Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed with me, BringItDon. Let's continue exploring the Emerald Stair. We'll head west first, then north.
Yeah.
This is a nice little vantage point.
Help! I'm in here.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Is anyone there? I need help. Is anyone there?
I see
I need help.
you.
Is anyone there? I need help.
Alright.
You're gonna regret this.
Found you! Never had a chance.
I mean,
Who's next? Anyone?
at least use the bushes. You know the original advertisement for Avowed set a darker tone? But I'm glad they didn't go with that aesthetic. Because I always imagined Living Lands as a brighter area. I mean, similar to the Deadfire Archipelago. Alright, so north, east, south. Now, I didn't expect the entire continent to be jungle.
Yeah.
And less temperate forest.
Yeah.
But I understand wanting different biomes and some variety in a game like this. I do think nighttime in this game is really pretty. All right. Just north. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Couldn't have done it better. What's the left? You won't get through.
Right flank.
What you got, buddy? I'll do that too.
Nicely done.
Oh, what?
Nothing's stopping me.
Here we go. Oh, Chanter summoned these guys.
Another soul for the wield.
That's alright, I'm healing up off of him anyway.
I was just getting warmed up.
Alright, that's camp. And we already cleared that camp. There is a little bit of fog of warp here. We gotta be careful in this area. Gotta look out for ogres. I hear they don't like you in their swamp. How we clear this out already? Or maybe after we clear the quest here, before this area, where I spawned in. So I'm fine with it. I do enjoy the combat. Alright, good job, team. Another one for the books. There are more enemies that way, but we're not ready to go that way yet. I want to finish mapping out the east. Or west. If you ever forget your cardinal directions, just remember, never eat soggy waffles. Northeast, southwest.
Yeah.
That's cool. I can't see smoke in the distance. Is that? Have we explored that? That might be, what's her face? Belena? But it's cool, you can track it. I was actually expecting enemies to spawn when I broke the pottery. That was a point of interest with the ruins there, and all there was pottery. Another fast travel point we haven't found.
Yeah.
Slide. And...
One for you! One to the left!
Oh, there was more Zarps around Lake Lacuna. I couldn't see it from the other shore, so I didn't bother looking. But glad I found them because it means more experience for me. I'm curious what the max level in this game is. We're at 14. It could be 20 or 30. So there's at least 2 more regions. We have Shatterscarp and then Gallowayne's Tusks. So if we'll probably gain at least 1 more level in this area. We still have a couple more quests to do, and quests are worth a fair bit of experience. So we'll probably be at least level 15 before we leave, so halfway through, you could say level 30. But you may not hit the final level until right at the end of the game. I guess we head straight north. We'll probably just go all the way up here. No, that's the... Well, we can check it out. We don't have to go there yet. There's probably a fast travel point right next to it, kind of like the first area, Dawnshore, that led to Emerald Stair.
Come closer, envoy. I'd like a word.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Gods. What happened here?
Nothing good. I believe Aelfyr and myself are going to have a bit of a showdown. Hey, merchant.
Hail, traveler.
Oh, you're what's-her-face from the first area. She was going to Solace, I believe. Thinks her ancestors are from Solace.
Good to see you again, Envoy. I told you we'd cross paths once more. If you need to restock, I have some new wares. Luckily, those steel garrote soldiers at the gate haven't bothered me yet. I'm just hoping not to draw their attention.
Still garrote soldiers.
Aye. They killed those poor rangers and have just been waiting there.
Don't bother them, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
That's certainly the hope. Anyway, it's not my business to interfere in. I've seen nothing and just wish to be on my way.
What are you doing camped out here?
Oh, just taking a bit of a breather before I continue. I'd much rather rest a bit here than in Shatterscarp. I've heard the desert can be brutal.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Shatterscarp?
Not much, unfortunately. There's a settlement in the region. Third Born, I believe it's called. Hardy folks. Otherwise, you can expect blazing sands and, if the rumors are true, dream thralls. Poor bastards. If it wasn't the only way to Solace Keep, I'd be avoiding the place like the... well, like the Dream Scourge.
How have your travels been since you left Dawnshore?
Well, uneventful enough. Gods be praised. But let's just say I'm more grateful than ever for this hand-me-down equipment. The spoilings in Delimgan out here are vicious, and even the less mobile plant life seems like it wants me dead.
Let me see what you have to offer.
Well, if it isn't the envoy again.
Yep, just checking in. Farewell.
Until later, friend. Stay safe out there.
I will come back this way real quick. Just clear out this eastern path. Don't worry, I'll be right there. Just want to go look over here real quick. Don't wait up on me. And the Stowe Group probably have very strict bedtimes. Sodden list. Much of this node has been rendered illegible from water damage. Some of it can still be made out. Need more oil for our blades. The moisture out here is terrible for them. On that note, we're actually running low on a number of supplies. Leather straps for armor upkeep. Food. Anything that won't go rotten in a few days' time. Arrows and bullets. Spare animancy equipment for downtime recreation. Don't ask. Soap. For the love of all the gods, soap. More soap than you have. We need all of it. And I'm asking for a lot. Anything you can provide would be... The rest of the page is waterlogged and missing. Alright, so how do we get over there now?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let me grab these apples.
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
I'm gonna bash your face in. I thought the steel groat would be off licking their wounds.
What a colourful grasp of language you have. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased.
I don't care. Good thing I don't work for her.
Perhaps, but your goals are aligned. That's all that matters.
We have nothing in common with the likes of her or you.
Hear me out. That's all I ask. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fior Messiverno. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered.
Oh, I would had. Yeah, I still would have interfered.
Maybe I can convince you otherwise. You might not want to admit it, but Fior Messiverno is a settlement in decline. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
My home, which you have no right to condemn.
You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us to survive.
Then I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fior Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
I mean, I kind of like all these options. That isn't your judgment to make.
Do you care about the stability of the island? Then judge it harshly. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes.
The Emperor will hear of what you've done. I'm only using that threat. I don't really have any beholden feelings to the Emperor. But the Steel Garrote's supposed to respect authority.
And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you, but don't get in our way a second time. It won't end well.
You didn't come all this way just to explain yourself.
Perceptive. Maybe Ludwig was right about you. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
Word travels fast.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last.
The still regret have gone too far. Again.
That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. This could have been far, far messier. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
You're not walking away from this.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
I'll forget
Sorry
it by
it'll be over
tomorrow.
so quickly then.
Stop right there.
Next one's mine.
Watch your right! After them! Gather round!
Let's see what you got.
Well struck!
What you got? What you got, buddy? Come on.
Come on! Come on! Not bad, envoy. Under my protection.
Fanatic. That was a fun fight. Super duper easy.
Another glorious battle.
And a ton of loot. So I'm also excited about. That's a little odd. She dropped a great sword, but not her axe. Her axe looked unique. She did drop the Death Knight gloves. We have the whole set now, I think. Sign-up bonus, minus 10% stamina cost while blocking, and run against touch, plus 15% frost damage. Where's it at? These reinforced gauntlets allow the wearer to block incoming attacks with minimal effort. Though the frigid metal may cause numbness in the fingers, they are Cryomancer's best friend. The deathly aura emanating from the gauntlets vastly empowers the potency of the wearer's frost magic. So I might go for the Death Knight aesthetic instead. See what it looks like. Yeah, let's head back to a camp real quick and figure that out. I thought I liked the chest piece when I looked at it. I also like the Kind Wayfarer set. I've always liked the Kind Wayfarer as a paladin order. I just never played... I didn't choose the Kind Wayfarer because it seemed tied to more specific type of roleplay, where the Gold Pack Knight that I picked for my Watcher for Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2 had a lot more
Would you ever consider using animancy at sea?
open-ended roleplay.
Nope. Too unpredictable.
But surely you see the potential. It could improve navigation, lighting, and even fishing.
And the last thing you want is your navigator hearing voices, or your hull catching fire when one of those devices messes up.
Where's your spirit of adventure?
Alive to tell the tale, thank you.
Not at the bottom of the ocean. Because the Gold Pack Knight was more of like a pure mercenary. Everything they do is associated with gold. And keeping their word. Oh, not what I'm trying to do. So we tuck that away as well. And we grab the Death Knight armor and...
Oh, Gianna, your weird device thing was making a noise last night.
Really? What kind of noise?
It was this high-pitched buzzing sound.
Ah, nothing to worry about. That just means a ghost passed through camp.
Right. But, what?
Must have been a big one, too. I'm sorry I missed it.
I'm sorry I didn't.
It would be cool if the camp updated with your companions. Like, you have like animancy alarms around it instead of just the bells and rope. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Marius, could I examine your soul?
Oh, no. You'll use none of that spooky soul business on me.
But I promised to be gentle.
What are you even looking for?
Nothing. Anything. I'm sure I'll know when I find it.
And so will the rest of us.
Don't you trust me?
You? Sure. It's all the animancy I have trust problems with.
I'll try not to take that personally. Suit yourself.
Alright, we'll call it here, and next time we'll continue exploring the Emerald Stair. We got a fair bit done. I mean, we took out Aelfyr finally. Oh, speaking of ogres, yeah. This is his swamp. Yeah, we'll probably just loop up this way, or this area, head that way. Easy peasy. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.